All right, get ready because SpaceX is gearing up to launch the most powerful rocket in history again. Welcome to the Starship Flight 11 Explainer, where we're going to break down absolutely everything you need to know about this next giant leap.
So, are you ready to see this absolute behemoth take to the skies? Good, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to cover the how, the when, and maybe most importantly, the why of this really critical mission. Here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with the launch details, then I'll show you exactly how to watch it live. After that, we'll dive into the mission objectives for Flight 11, get properly introduced to the rocket itself, and then zoom out to look at the grand vision, the destination, Moon and Mars. Okay, first things first. Let's lock in the most important details, right? The what, the when, and the where for this incredible test flight. Let's get right to it. The mission is, of course, Starship Flight 11. It's scheduled for Monday, October 13th, 2025. They're targeting liftoff for 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, launching from SpaceX's Starbase down in South Texas. Yeah, you're going to want to go ahead and mark that one on your calendar. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss a single second of this launch. So next up, let's talk about how you can get a front row seat to all the action, no matter where you are in the world. Watching is actually super simple. SpaceX is going to host a full, high-quality webcast. You can find it right on their official website or on their social media account on X. Now here's a pro tip. Make sure you tune in about 30 minutes before that 7:15 liftoff time. That way you'll catch all the pre-launch coverage and the expert commentary. Okay, so we know when to watch, we know where to watch, but what is SpaceX actually trying to do with this flight? Well, this mission is all about pushing the boundaries and gathering tons of crucial data. And believe me, this flight is absolutely packed with ambitious goals. This isn't just about getting to orbit. SpaceX is looking to gather data for brand new booster designs. They're going to seriously stress test the Starship's heat shield during re-entry, and they're going to practice some really complex maneuvers that are essential for future landings. And as if that's not enough, they'll also deploy some mock Starlink satellites before attempting to bring the booster down in the Gulf of America and splashing the upper stage down in the Indian Ocean. Now get this flight also marks a huge step forward in reusability. For only the second time, SpaceX is flying a super heavy booster that has already flown before. Plus, 24 of its 33 Raptor engines are flight-proven. This is exactly how they inch closer and closer to their holy grail, a rapidly reusable rocket. You know, for anyone new to all this, it's really hard to overstate just how massive this machine actually is. So let's take a second to properly meet the Titan at the heart of this entire story. 403 feet. Just let that sink in for a moment. To put that into perspective, that's taller than the Statue of Liberty. This is, without a doubt, the largest and most powerful launch vehicle humanity has ever even attempted to build. So the whole system is really two giant pieces stacked together. At the bottom, you've got the super heavy booster. It's 232 feet tall and does all the initial heavy lifting with 33 of those powerful Raptor engines. And then, sitting right on top is the Starship itself, the 171-foot spacecraft that's designed to carry people and cargo deep into space. And this right here, this is the core idea behind the whole program. It was never just about building a big rocket. It's about making both the booster and the spacecraft fully and rapidly reusable. That ability to fly, land, refuel, and fly again, that's what could completely change the economics of getting to space. It turns rockets from disposable machines into something that works a lot more like an airliner. Every single test flight, including this one, it all serves a much, much bigger purpose. So let's zoom out for a second and look at the grand vision, where Starship is ultimately meant to take all of us. Because at the end of the day, this rocket is the centerpiece of the vision to make humanity a multi-planetary species. This is the vehicle that is being designed, built, and tested to finally carry the first humans to the Red Planet. And these plans, they aren't some distant sci-fi dream. They are ambitious, and they are coming up fast. SpaceX is targeting 2026 for the first uncrewed mission to Mars. And even before that, in 2027, a version of Starship is absolutely essential for NASA's Artemis 3 mission to return astronauts to the surface of the Moon. So as we all watch Flight 11, just remember that we're watching something more than just a test flight. We are watching the next critical step on a journey to the Moon, to Mars, and to whatever lies beyond. The question this rocket is asking is no longer if we'll go, but simply when.